Elvis Presley had a pet chimpanzee named Scatter who was notorious for his bad behavior. Scatter would often drink alcohol, pull down women's skirts, and bite people. Elvis found his antics hilarious and would dress him up in costumes and take him to parties. Scatter even appeared in one of Elvis's movies, Haram Scar. Scatter was not always Elvis's pet. He used to be a star on a local TV show in Memphis where he learned various tricks and roles. But his owner, Bill Killebrew, sold him to Elvis after a year of working together. Elvis was delighted to have a new companion and welcomed him into his inner circle, the Memphis Mafia. Scatter soon became a regular fixture at Elvis's mansion, Graceland, and his film sets and concerts. He enjoyed drinking beer and whiskey, which Elvis often gave him. He also loved dressing up in suits and hats, which Elvis provided for him. But Scatter's favorite pastime was tormenting Elvis's female guests. He would pinch their bottoms, peek under their skirts, and sometimes even bite them. Elvis and his friends laughed at Scatter's mischief, but the women were not amused. Scatter also caused trouble on the set of Haram Scar, a 1965 musical comedy where Elvis played a movie star who gets kidnapped by assassins in the Middle East. Scatter had a cameo role as a monkey who steals a jewel from a harem girl. But he was not easy to work with. He would run away from the cameras, throw things at the crew, and disrupt the scenes. He also tried to mate with a female chimpanzee who was supposed to be his love interest. The director was not happy with Scatter's performance and cut most of his scenes from the final film. As Scatter grew older, he became more aggressive and uncontrollable. He would often escape from his cage and wreak havoc at parties and events hosted by Elvis. He would also attack other animals at Graceland, such as donkeys, turkeys, and wallabies. Elvis realized that Scatter was not suitable for domestic life and decided to banish him to a climate-controlled room at Graceland. There, Scatter lived in isolation and boredom until he died from unknown causes. Scatter's life was short and tragic. He was exploited by his owners for entertainment and never experienced the freedom and joy of being a wild animal. He was also abused by alcohol and neglected by his friends. He may have made Elvis laugh, but he paid a high price for it. Scatter was one of Elvis's many pets, but he was also one of his saddest stories.